It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Dolphins and the Bills, and it's coming up next.
There's a look at Bills Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on second down. They hit him with the draw instead and pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on second and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing, get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass them with a running play.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Not a lot of running room there. Not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 36 yards on the play. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On first down, Singletary. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run here with Moss. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Davis. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he returns this to the 22. to end. The Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. Hunter Nice-Swanner on the punt now on 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game. Or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Allen off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Bills are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Fortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here hauled in by Kupp. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early. Yeah, maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll run now with Gaskin, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games. Not
at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Yeah, a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Allen going to throw. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. Allen's throw is complete. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On play action, Allen. Throw right side, caught by Davis. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Operating from the red zone now, Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
And it's caught. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. To throw, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit.
Puts it on the carpet, it's out. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Bills! For 4 yards out. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time and a Bills first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Completes it to Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Tua Tagovailoa in the offense heading back out. The second quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people, lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
If he doesn't, this is getting out of hand or could get worse. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. The Dolphins on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
65 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Allen now on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On second down now, it's Moss, and he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On first down, Singletary, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Jalen Phillips, the edge man, on the tackle. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll swing this out to Moss. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. On first down, Allen. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They'll run a draw now with Singletary. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To the air, Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox with 2 touchdowns on the the season, both in this game. And the Bills continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And a run is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated where it's more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Tua. Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Teron Johnson able to pick it. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and...
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Here's Gaskin. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll... Keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense heading back out. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Tua sets up to pass it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On play action, Allen. This is caught. It's Brown. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And down inside the 15 he goes. 80 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm fill there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bills head on. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who could make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. Singletary, a 1st down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. They'll run here with Singletary. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Allen. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bills have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins getting set to go here. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times... Sideline puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He's going to let this one go deep. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Singletary again. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. The kick by Bass is good. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. The bottom line in tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Here's the Bills defense now as they head out to defend here. They had the interception last time, led to a field goal.
And kept points off the board against them as well. What a great
blitz coming, and down he goes. Carlos Basham gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call through the offensive coordinator. You like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Again, he targets Kupp, and this time he's got it. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that 2-game losing streak. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down and 8. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Now Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here. On the handoff, it's Moss. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. They go right back to Singletary. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Bills send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Waddle now to return it. It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffering suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They're going to look to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Dolphins on third down. Just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Let's go!
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary loses it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now it's 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Singletary. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
A chance for Waddle on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Singletary to get the drive started. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Caught right side, Davis. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Right back to Singletary on second down. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the give, this is Moss. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.